got North Coast 500, but we're going to start off in Inverness.
Yeah, so we're driving from Dundee, then through Perth, and then up to Inverness. And we're going to stop off at the Hermitage, and then the House of Brewer. Brewer. And then, so then we'll start the North Coast 500 works from Inverness all the way around the North Coast and then back to Inverness again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from Inverness around the North Coast and then down to Skye, and then we're going to go work our way down through Loch Lomond and then back through Stirling. So slightly longer version, but yeah. So
Get to see more stuff.
More stuff, and then Nessie tomorrow.
Nessie! We love Ness.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in the Hermitage now, and it's very cold. And also, yeah.
Like you can see on the ground, it's like crusty. It's very pretty though. With all the little water droplets on the leaves.
Hello.
I was told that fairies get carried in bubbles.
They get carried in bubbles?
Yeah, I think my auntie must have told me that. And so, you know how like they used to blow bubbles for kids and the kids would go pop them? I used to get so upset.
Did you?
Yeah. Because, you know, the fairies came in bubbles. How did the bubble get there?
It's a fairy.
Really a bubble? Is it frozen?
Touch it.
It's squishy. Man. Oh my goodness.
That was weird.
That was weird.
What was that?
You're absolutely right. What the hell? What is this? Are those coins?
Yeah, they are.
They're coins. Oh. Hermit house.
The Hermit's house, yes. So this is his little window, and then we'll come round the corner and we'll find his front door.
Not too shabby.
Not too bad.
It's good for short asses like me.
Oh, it's cozy in here.
So, the window. It's a bit open to the elements.
Yeah. So we're at the House of Brewer. Oh, ta-da. Wow. Okay. Let's go see what we can get. Do you want a photo next to the vegetables?
Yes, look at it.
Wow. Sarah, you're so happy. Right, go stand next to the onion, come on.
I am next to the onions.
Okay. Say cheese.
Are you taking a photo of me? Or
Yeah, I'm taking a photo. Right, 3, 2, 1.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
You fucking jackass. You jackass. Oh. Really nice. I like the tree.
Got to go through the shop?
Yeah, okay. Oh, I got the mix.
The mitts? You get the Uggs for yourself?
love Uggs. They're so awesome. They're so good.
Little booty boots.
They are so cute. Oh, wow. That's really cute. I think probably these ones would be better though, to put on a little foot. Instead of a shoelace, because shoelaces suck.
Amen.
So I just got my first mulled wine. I'm so excited. Oh, it's so nice and warm. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yes. Oh, it's great. I'm having a fantastic day. This is amazing.
So we just got to the Best Western Hotel.
And it is the best.
It's pretty good. And then we have nice views of the castle. And then Inverness.
Looks so pretty.
Very pretty.
Looks so pretty. We've done well. We've done so well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So we got prawns
King prawns.
and meatballs.
Wild boar.
Wild boar meatballs. And we're gonna share them. I think. Okay.
Wild boar gnocchi with sage.
So it's wild boar and
No, venison.
venison.
Wild boar, something and gnocchi in an edible bowl with topped with parmesan and sage. Oh no, there's prosciutto as well. So was it something cheesecake?
Honeycomb and it's like a millionaire shortbready kind of thing. It's like
that's right, because they didn't have honeycomb. Maybe that's what they did. So it's a millionaire slice, wasn't it? Yours was.
it's a millionaire slice, yeah.
Yeah, and so mine is just a chocolate pudding.
A chocolate pudding?
Yeah, it's a hot, gooey.
Oh, sounds really good. What a beautiful view. Oh, what's this?
Chili? The chili?
Look what the gods have left us on our windowsill. It's nice and cold. So we're gonna go see Nessie.
Oh yeah, Nessie.
And we've had a good morning.
Yeah, okay, alright. Good morning. No, we actually have. Sorry, I laugh because I have made Andrew very stressed this morning. There was a lot of because we faffed about a little bit. No, it was good. So we woke up early, we went to the spa
and swim.
And we had a swim in the heated pool, and then we had a steam room, sauna.
Yeah, sauna and steam room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had the steam.
And then
we
went
we went in the steam room, and then we had a shower, and then we went into the sauna, and then I pumped the heat a bit.
Yeah, you did. I was frying.
Andrew, and I put the water on the thing, and then Andrew said,
I ran out of there.
And then I'm like, what's happened? And he was like, it's way too hot. And I'm like, sitting there, I'm like, oh, welcome home, Sarah. It's the heat.
And then we went for breakfast.
Yeah. And like, Andrew's like, oh my gosh, this. Piles the plate, and I'm like,
it's all sausages. I just got loads of sausages.
Well, yeah, you had the flat sausage, the square sausage.
Yeah.
And then
Lauren.
Actual pork sausage, and then black pudding, and then haggis, some scrambled eggs, beans. What else do you have?
Bacon.
And bacon.
Yeah.
Meat.
And
meat on meat with the 7 meat.
And then we got your shoes.
Oh yeah. We then went. My shoes.
Welcome to Loch Ness by Jacobite. Join us as we sail down one of the world's most famous waterways and hear about its history, legends, and the people who have shaped its story. Today's cruise takes us into the breathtaking expanse of Loch Ness, the largest body of fresh water in Great Britain. On a clear day, you can see the mountains of the Nevis Range, where the loch disappears beyond the horizon. The loch has welcomed many famous visitors over the centuries, including St. Columba, kings and would-be kings, famous royals, and of course, monstrous fish. Look to the...
I can tell you right now, I'd be so whinging if I had my other jacket.
Yeah, you would be whinging.
I would be whinging. Hang on. Are you
What?
flipping kidding me?
What?
This is Kaylee?
That's what I said.
That is Kaylee. That right there is Kaylee.
Yeah, what do you think it looks like?
There's a D in there.
The D is silent.
It looks like sealed.
Cylind.
Yeah.
Oh, get that for your mum.
Kilted yoga.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. So we're on the way to the Fairy Glen Falls, and it's very
So cold.
It's very cold and it's very muddy, and I'll show you. Right, Sarah, you go first through the mud. Come on,
Oh, okay.
do it for the vine.
Ah, it's frozen. Whoa. It's a forest area. It's almost like Hansel and Gretel looking. Don't you think?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa, shit. Just see your bum. Very cute.
So we're at the Dornoch Castle Hotel for a nice little meal. And it was voted the best whiskey bar in the UK or in Scotland.
Just Dornoch.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it was like the best in like the
No.
UK or something in 2014. Okay, so we forgot to vlog our dinner. Wait, did we vlog the starters? No. Wait, what did we have?
We had lentil
Yeah, soup.
and bacon soup, or lentil and something with bacon soup.
And then we had steak,
Steak, Scotch fillet steak.
Yeah, for dinner. But this is the main prize anyway. This is a dessert. So sticky toffee pudding. What kind of?
There's like, okay, there's not only that, it's kind of hidden on that side, but there's like dirt.
Give it this really appealing. And then this is, what was this again?
It was banoffee. So
But it's like popcorn. That's all.
so cheesecake, banoffee,
Yeah.
banoffee cheesecake, popcorn, caramel, and dirt.
And dirt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Day 3, and we're in Dornoch. And we just passed this nice cathedral.
Church. I don't know, what makes a cathedral? What makes, oh no.
It is a cathedral.
What's the difference between a church and a cathedral?
I do not know. But Dornoch's pretty cute. It was really nice last night with the Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, the trees are like mounted.
They had like the Christmas trees mounted on the side of the houses. Oh, we'll show you up here actually. There's one. So it's a pretty cute little town. And we're about to go get some hot chocolate. Apparently it's the best hot chocolate in the whole wide world. Could be a marketing ploy, but could be
The best.
could be the best.
Oh no.
Here it is. No, it's not. No.
Opens at 11.
Opens at 11. Are we gonna kick about? Why don't we go to the?
15 minutes until it's open.
Do you reckon they don't just ask and see if they can open up early?
No, they will not open early. Are you kidding me? That's the worst thing. But also, open at 11? Come on. Come on.
It's quite late.
It is late.
Yeah, it's very late.
What's that? That's a 5-hour day.
Yeah.
You get everyone in the morning before they leave your town.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You wanna just go?
You want to sack it and get? There's another one up in Durness.
Yeah.
You want to sack it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Bye. We are going to the Big Ben Golspie. What is the Big Ben Golspie? I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out when we get there.
The Big Burn, it's a waterfall and it's in Golspie. Because Golspie is.
figured that it's a waterfall because we saw that.
No, I knew because I've looked it up in the itinerary when I was planning it.
I have my doubts. I have my doubts. Alright, let's go. Woo. It's a perfect weapon. Oh no! That's it. Birdie.
Yeah. Look at the water, it's so like red.
Lots of cannons in the water, yeah.
Where are we, Sarah?
Dunrobin Castle?
No, Dunrobin Castle.
Dunrobin Castle?
Dunrobin Castle, yes.
There.
And then we'll do.
Woohoo! So pretty.
Yeah.
You can see the sea in the back. Wow! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so cool.
So we're at the Grey Cairns of Camster, which is a 5,000-year-old Neolithic burial chambers. No way.
Oh, it's concrete.
Can you go inside there, Sarah?
It's concrete.
Can I,
It's concrete.
should I go in? Yeah. Oh, I've got the heebie-jeebies. Oh, Sarah, I've got claustrophobic. A little bit. Oh, I don't like this.
Well, this is concrete, so.
Okay, I'll come in. I'll do it for the vine. Oh! Ah, this is it.
So, thank you, 1980s, for reconstructing this. So this is burial chamber. So what, they'd fold skeletons in here or something?
Maybe.
Well, or are we standing on the burial chamber?
Wait, do a spooky story.
Spooky story? No,
Yeah.
that's pretty, like, not here.
No?
No.
You look spooky. Ah, I'm scared. Oh. Oh. Not fat. It's all those pineapple chocolate slices you brought over.
Pineapple lumps?
Pineapple lumps. No, that one's locked.
It's really locked.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wait, what's the one you... Alohomora. That's when you unlock the doors.
Alright.
Don't do it. One of these are gonna have a demon inside it. You know that. I've seen too many horror movies.
Oh wow, this one's fucking hard. This one's creepy.
Don't do it, Sarah.
This one's really creepy.
Nah, let's not do it. Because
I
you
just
might.
had to have a smoking ceremony. Except there's no trees. Do you know what a smoking ceremony is for?
No.
It's when you go into the lands of the old elders. The smoke stops them from following you.
Oh.
Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's really deep.
Really deep. Don't do it, Sarah.
Oh, there's water in here. Alright, I'm backing out.
You're backing out.
No, I'm actually pretty creepy. Oh, don't you fucking do that. Beep, 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 beep.
Good stuff. Do you go pet the
If I
sheep?
had someone brave with me, I'd go in, but I gotta...
I'm brave. I went in the other one. Do I go pet the
Yeah,
sheep?
but I can see that you wouldn't go in
Do you
there
want to
after
go
me.
pet a sheep?
No, I don't want to pet the sheep.
I wish I was someone brave who would pet a sheep with me.
You know how, like, ferocious sheep can be? You bite and kick.
Really?
Mostly they just want to bite. Are we going to the other one?
Oh, there's another one? Okay. It's a nice sunset, Sarah.
Okay. It's actually quite pretty.
So we're at the Hill o' Many Stains, which is apparently about 200 standing stones, and they're about...
a fan of 22 rows. They're not too sure what they mean. They're thinking maybe it's something to do with farming, because we've got the land, and farmyards, I guess. And the stones are linked to Bronze Age stones, so they're thinking they're about 3,000 to 4,000 years old.
Wow.
Oh, wow!
Wow. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we stayed in Wick last night,
Yes.
and we stayed at Mackay's Hotel
On Ebenezer Place.
on Ebenezer Place. And what's special about Ebenezer Place?
It is the smallest street.
The smallest street in the whole wide world.
Well, allegedly.
It is. It's in the Guinness Book of Records.
Claimed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which is all of like that.
Wait.
part.
So from here to there, that's its own little street. So that's pretty cool. And then today we're heading up to Darnest
Oh, by John O'Groats
via John O'Groats
and a few castles.
and a few castles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's go get some photos. So our first stop today is the Castle of Old Wick, and it was built in the 1100s, and it's a 4-storey tower, which is right on the coast. And it is bitingly cold. It's a nice sunrise as well. Jesus Christ! It's incredibly icy. Yeah, I almost fell.
Castle Sinclair. I don't know.
Castle Sinclair.
Gurney? Gurney?
Gurnigo.
Oh shit. Gurnigo.
Gurnigo.
Now we're stepping into the part of the castle that was the 1500s.
You're like my own tour guide.
So the 1500s. And then, so that's the second section of the castle that was built. And then the first section of the castle that was built, muddy, is this part here.
Here's a little placard. That's what it looked like.
So that's the original bit here. Is the original part of the castle, and then the son of the establishing family kind of cut into the mountain, so it was more defensive, more defensively.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, just kind of like trying to imagine what it would have felt like going down these steps when it was in its heyday.
Right.
It would have felt really grand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would have been really good because they like
Definitely.
nice thick walls
Yeah.
and stuff. I wonder if they would have had sconces in the walls or not really.
Sconces.
Yeah, like for the, because there was to put the flame to like torches.
Oh,
sconces
okay.
for the torches. And like whose room would have that been? Facing out to the ocean. It's pretty impressive. Like I wonder, if further down, because I did see that there was a hole, and I wonder if that appeared after, like it kind of fell away after, or if they kind of always had like an escape route back to the ocean, and it just got bigger.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like if they had like an escape route under the castle, and that's why a hole now appeared, because it kind of...
It's like something out of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, absolutely. That's cool. Like the pink rock in there looks really nice. It would have been very fancy back in the day. They would have gone, ooh, where'd you get your pink rock from? Like, it's a secret.
That's a secret.
We are in John O'Groats and we're looking at the stacks.
The Dunkesby stacks.
Stacks. The equivalent would be like if you're in Australia and you're looking at the Great Australian Bight and looking at the 12 apostles. But
12 apostles.
yeah, I think there's only 7 left.
So we got some good photos.
Don't even need it.
Don't even need it. And that's the North Sea. Oh, actually, it won't be the North Sea. It'll be, what's the Northern Sea? How far up north does the North Sea go? Does it go up to as far as John O'Groats?
I don't know this Northern Hemisphere sea. Are you kidding me?
I'm not
I
too
feel
sure.
like literally the worst person.
So how far away are we from Australia?
So from where I live, it's 16,100 kilometers
Yeah.
or 10,200 miles.
Yeah.
So that's a fair distance, and I would be that way.
Yeah,
I think
you have to stand.
Edinburgh's that way. So I'd be Edinburgh's that way. I think so.
Yeah. Are you sure? Wait, are you sure?
10,000.
No, because that'd be going north.
That's Edinburgh. Edinburgh's down that way.
No. Do you think? I think, but like Australia, I would say Australia is that way.
Further south than Edinburgh? No.
Yes, it is.
I'm all the way. Like, if you think about it, if you're looking at Scotland, right? I'm all the way east. I'm all the way.
Oh,
east.
you're tremendously east.
You'd cut through, like you'd cut through the Middle East.
Yeah,
you'd
but
cut through Czech. You'd cut through the Middle.
But you're pointing north.
Are you sure that's north?
Yeah, because
Are you sure that's north?
I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
like,
Okay. Think about it. Think about where we are now, and think about where that sign is pointing to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh south.
And what way am I pointing, Andy? If that is south, what way am I pointing?
Yeah, you're pointing east now. You were pointing north a second ago.
Let's play this back, shall we? We are at the most northern tip of Scotland, mainland, I should say. We're at Dunnet Head, where there is a fancy-looking lighthouse. And I don't even want to try out for now. See, I shouldn't have even tried. Rupert.
Tag Soles Rupda Dunid.
It sounds like you're saying some wizardy shit.
It's nice though. I'm not sure what that island is there.
100 meters above sea level, supposedly.
Oh.
2.35 miles north of John O'Groats, where we have left, placed down and did not collect.
The top part of my gimbal.
Yes. So we're gonna have to drive back to John O'Groats.
Yep.
And this lighthouse was built in 1831. But yeah, we didn't really come here for the lighthouse. We mostly just came here for the
To say that you've been at the most northerly point.
to say that we've been here.
What did I find, Sarah?
I don't know if we could say that you found it, but no, we've gone back to John O'Groats and we went to the coffee shop that we went and had a hot coffee, a hot chocolate and a toasted cheese and ham sandwich. We went over there at Roads and Coffee, might I say, lovely people, lovely food. Do have to add extra hot chocolate for your hot chocolate though. But yeah, no, the really nice lady there found it on the floor. And picked it up and left it on the counter for whoever it was to come pick it up. And that's what we did. We went and came and picked it up.
Yep.
So that was good. Hey, Andy, that was so lucky.
I was very lucky.
Yeah. Look at you shiver. Let's go get in the car.
Okay. Hey there. So, Sarah's having
I'm having a grilled haddock
grilled haddock.
with peas, chips, and salad with that salad dressing.
And I'm having gammon steak. And Sarah tried some brown sauce for the first time.
It tastes like it's like spiced. So what did we say? Fruit mince tart. So it tastes like this, like the spiciness like you would have fruit mince tarts. But I just want to put it out there that where are we? We are in Donetsk.
Yeah.
Okay. We're eating at the only place that is open for food in the whole of the town.
Yep. And it took us a long time to find a place to stay.
Yeah, so there's actually only... So everywhere else in town is shut. The only place open to stay was this place, in which we could get single beds for £110 a night.
Yeah.
here, or we went to Mackay's bunkhouse, what ends up to actually turning out to be like a hostel.
Well, I think it's a bed and breakfast, but
It's not a bed and breakfast, it is literally just rooms.
on the phone she said she was shut, but it's like they have a...
Yeah, for the bunkhouse, Mackay's have like different like cabins and stuff like that, and one of them is the bunkhouse,
Yeah.
which is the hostel.
The hostel, yeah.
Which is still $22 a night per person, per bed. So that's £44.
We haven't seen it yet.
Haven't seen it yet.
It could be an experience.
It's gonna be an experience because seeing as though everything else in town is closed, I bet that heating hasn't been on.
No,
Nothing's been open.
no. But we're staying here because we're doing Smooth Cave in the morning.
All I'm saying is Smooth K better be worth it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I better be getting some smooches.
Oh, smooches and Smooth Cave.
Yeah, smooches and Smooth K.
So
Alright.
here's me and Sarah's hostel. It's our own private hostel because
Private hostel.
it's just the two of us. That's how you have to view it. Instead of being a negative,
Yeah.
we have a five-room apartment with our own
Own fridge,
kitchen.
Own kitchen, self-serving. Was it self-catering kitchen?
Yeah.
Two
We have two bathrooms.
a lounge area.
Yes.
You know, lounge and gaming area.
And it's nice and cozy.
Yeah, you can even find out where you are in the world.
It's not a luxury most hotel rooms have.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You can't say, you know, we were here today at John O'Groats. Now we're here at Dunnes. I know my finger is as fat as the tip of Scotland. And then here, little old Sarah's just there, just underneath Brisbane.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a long way to go.
And, of course,
Whiskey.
whiskey. And we can choose any of these.
Yes, the world is our oyster.
World is our oyster. Yeah, so we can be as loud as we want. We can like fart and burp and snore, and we won't have anyone to.
Well, that sounds like
Into
all
us.
the three things that you do most.
Oh, come off it! Come off it! I've woken up several times now. To the chainsaw that is beside me.
Oh yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're at Smooth Cave.
You look at the ocean. So this has been a safe harbour for many people. They estimate for about 7,000 years people have been using these caves. Supposedly we should be seeing flecks of like charcoal and animal and fish bones from, you know, a few thousand years ago still in the soil and around the caves today. I have my doubts, but yeah, it looks epic. It's such a big cavern. So they say that the first chamber, which is the one that we're about to go in now, was made by the sea, and the second and third chamber inside Smooth Cave, it was formed by the river that joins up to Smooth Cave, and that's the fresh water that's coming out now at the moment down Smooth Cave, which is Smuga or something, which is Norse. That's where it's from. So, the name is derived from, I should say. So yeah, it'll be exciting. We're gonna go caving.
So we found the start of the waterfall in Smoo Cave.
Hi. It's very like relaxing. That's where I can watch the water flow. Hi, so we've come to a pretty special place. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the Ardvik?
Ardvik Castle, I think. I'm just
okay. Get that Scottish in.
There it is.
So here it is. Looks pretty pretty.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of like Knights of the Round Table and all that sort of thing.
Yes, and we've got a couple of other photographers.
Oh, what's that castle that they used for the Holy Grail? You know, Monty Python?
Oh,
At the end?
Camelot.
You know the one that I'm talking about? At the end. Where there was like water and...
Yeah, with the with the French people at the top.
No!
Yeah,
No,
no.
Yeah, but that's the movie, but that's not the castle that I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's the end scene. Have you seen the Holy Grail?
Yeah, is it not like, yeah, your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries. And look, there's nice snow on that peak there.
And then you can see in the distance the house where that caused the ruin. Well, it sped up the ruin of the Mackenzie, Kenneth Mackenzie and his wife Frances. So his wife Frances didn't like the hostility of the castle. And so she got her husband Kenneth to make her a grand house, which he did. However, because they supported the royalist cause, they had spent a lot of money already, so they didn't really have the money to do that. But they did anyway, so the house only lasted for 10 years, and then they couldn't afford it anymore, and it got sort of like succeeded by the Earl of, was it Sutherland? Anyway, so, but they moved out and then Mackenzie supporters ransacked the house and burnt it because they didn't think that anyone other than Mackenzie should live there.
Okay.
I reckon 100%. These are rooms. Look, and that's a hallway behind it. Look. So that's a hallway, and these are rooms. This is like the lower level, so this probably is like cellars.
Oh, right, I get you.
These these are the vaulted cellars at the bottom of the castle. They're vaulted. These would be the cellars where you'd store food and whatever, and that's a hallway, like at the bottom. And then they would have climbed up to the main area at the top there.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
And then that's a stairwell. See, you can see it like going round. So that's one of the rooms, and then you can see it going sort of curving.
Yeah, that's a
stairwell.
I think you're right.
That's cool because you can kind of see some of the blocks that have now been broken, but you can see where they've placed the. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you actually, or are you just saying that?
Point once more.
Okay, so see where it's rounded.
Yes.
Okay, and then you can see stones going like stepping up in sort of a round shape. Boop, 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 boop. Can you see that?
Kind of on the left-hand side.
What?
Oh no, I do see them. Yeah, sorry. This bit. Okay, wait.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
I see that bit.
Towards
Yes.
like the middle of your
Yes.
focus.
I see it now.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad.
So we've arrived at our accommodation for Ullapool, which is the Argyle Hotel, and it's pretty nice.
Andrew splashed out and got the king room.
The king room. King size bed.
King size bed. King size room. It's really nice.
Yeah. And we've got a bath and shower. But the best part is the views over the harbour and then the mountains, snow capped in the back. Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It's very gorgeous. So yeah, we're gonna unpack and then go find somewhere for dinner.
I think a cup of tea is in order.
Cup of tea. Look, show them the mugs. Show the mugs. They're huge.
Oh, nice.
They're massive. Get so much Milo in them.
So much more coffee, baby tea.
Baby tea.
Baby tea.
Let's go down the street. We need to go buy some milk. Because I bet they've only got. Yeah, I'm not using UHT milk. I refuse.
Okay. Hi. So we're in the Arch Inn, and I can't say the town.
Ullapool.
Ullapool.
Ullapool, yeah.
Okay, so we're in Ullapool in the Arch Inn. We just ordered our starters. I've gotten a cheese souffle, and Andrew's gotten some sort of fried mixture.
It's pakora.
Yeah.
It's vegetable pakora. Which is very healthy. Do you want to try it?
Look, it's Nessie.
Doesn't look anything like Nessie.
Sure it is. It's like a little hump, and its head is there. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Like,
Do you want to try it?
What vegetable would this be?
It's like mixed vegetables, isn't it? I think. Like dip it in the sauce and try it.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright.
So they do paper tubes. So it's easy, but you tear it down.
Guess what vegetable this is?
Carrot.
Wrong. It's a bean.
I mean.
This shape is a bean.
Oh.
I think it's all about fried food. It's not about the vegetable at all. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
look at the batter compared to the vegetable.
That's the best part though, is the batter.
Yeah.
So meal 2. We both went for the same thing.
And I'm regretting my decision. I think it's way too big.
You're regretting it.
I'm not going to be able to eat it all. There's no way. And I want to eat the dessert. The dessert looks really good.
But if you don't eat your cheeseburger, then I just get the rest of it, right?
Yeah, but then you probably won't be able to eat dessert.
Oh yes, I will.
Yeah, okay. So, you see before you a orange and cranberry, sorry, I'm so tired. Orange and cranberry pudding with orange and vanilla custard. It looks like we've got a little bit of granola, vanilla ice cream, strawberries and raspberries.
Very nice. And we're getting very tired now.
Yeah, the food definitely has hit me.
Yeah.
Andy helped me with my burger. It wasn't that good. And yeah, I'm totally ready to bed. I kind of, though, the apartment that we're staying in tonight, I kind of want a bath.
You should do
Really
it.
nice. But I feel like I might fall asleep in it. Yeah, alright. Dessert. Let's do it.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning!
Good morning.
Hi!
So, our first stop of today is Corrie Charlotte Gorge, and then the waterfall is called the Falls of Misiak.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Falls of Misiak. Yeah. So
And it's gonna. The Thundering River Drummer plunges over 100 meters through the most impressive slot gorge in Britain.
wow.
So they say.
So they say. We'll find out.
Ooh, kissing gate.
You have a kissing gate? Is this it here? Is this it? Okay, come here. This is it.
Okay, let's go.
The rumble.
Yes, you can hear it rumbling. Let's go back inside.
Yeah, no. that better?
I'm just fiddling with it now. I know that you want to fiddle with it. Go on, fiddle with it.
It's much better now. I just ruined it. There.
Very flat. Flat fringe.
I can't believe you're taking a photograph.
I'm just videoing her.
That is so mean. So mean. Okay, so hopefully she won't be too long.
Oh,
If you feel faint or anything,
I'm sitting on a
just
chair
come and get us.
and
And
I'll lie
if you need
down
a
on the
glass of
floor.
water or anything,
Yeah.
just let us know.
Thank you so
Okay?
much.
Sarah, where are we?
We're in a health centre, which is like a doctor's surgery.
What do you have on your finger, Sarah?
I have a liner, like for periods, but it's for my finger because I sliced it open. And what did I slice it open on, Andrew?
The car door handle from
Yeah.
inside.
The inside. I opened the car door, and the car door opened me up. So yeah, it's pretty juicy. I don't know if you can see, but it's like completely soaked it. So yeah, and like every so often it gives me like stabbing pains. So just trying to keep it above my heart so it doesn't pump as much. And yeah, so first time in a Scottish health centre.
Yes.
But we're going to go buy a medical kit to keep in the car, and I can't believe that Andrew does not keep a medical kit in his car. If you're watching this and you don't have a medical kit in your car, it's only small, do it. Oh my goodness, do it.
Well, you're fine now.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
It'll be good. Hey Sarah. What are you up to? Doing a puzzle. How are you getting on?
I'm getting some edges. And I've got like a couple like Pluto and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just relaxing considering the drive and a little unfortunate event.
Yes, so we got to Hartfield Hostel
In Applecross.
in Applecross, which is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's
it
out,
really
out,
is.
out in the sticks. There's no...
And it was like cloud. Well, we'd gone up through the mountains and stuff. And it was kind of misty and rainy, and then we've gotten down into the valley, and it's dark and it's misty, and it's totally as you're driving to as you drive into the hostel, it's totally like sort of the opening scene that you see in like those like B-grade horrors where you're starting to get introduced to the characters, and it's like it's a hostel that like lures people in and then kills them.
I thought it was like The Shining a little bit.
I've never seen The Shining, so
Yeah. And so we got here, and then why did they offered our room for free? So why was that? Because they don't have their debit card isn't working, and then they were also a little bit late to get us, so they offered the room for free, which is amazing. And then
Andy has still insisted that we are going to pay. So
well, I didn't insist we were going to pay. Well, so here's the story, right? So they gave it to us for free, and then they left, and then so I go into the room, and then Sarah leaves the room, and then I exit the room, and I leave the key inside the room, which was a bit of a mistake because then we get locked outside the room, and this is only after about 20 minutes of them leaving. So we had to phone them, and then when I was on the phone to them, they said, I just heard her like whispering to her, like her boyfriend, like, I don't think we have a spare key. And then they drive out to the hostel, and then they look in the back, they can't find one, drive back to theirs, and then they come back about another 45 minutes later, and then luckily they had a spare one, so we just managed
Okay,
to.
so no. So they come after we said we've locked ourselves out, they come in, and then her boyfriend tries to pick the lock.
Yeah.
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, and-
so that takes about 10 minutes or something like that, and then they go back to their home.
Well, and she says they're going to look for the key, and if they can't, then they're going to break down the door, basically going to boot it open so they
Well,
can
they're
get
going to make
access.
us a new bed.
That's when I said I was going to pay for another room. I was like, if you have to break down the door, I'll pay for another room. And so anyway, so we got access, and then so we've got all this. Yeah, we've got all this to ourselves.
Awesome.
Oh, we've got a chessboard. How was the chess game, Sarah?
Did you just say chest?
No,
Or
chess. Chess.
Yeah. Look, I'm a little bit rusty.
Uh huh.
Didn't win.
No.
But I did have Andrew tell me how I should play.
Which is probably more infuriating for you than just letting the
Instead
game.
of just letting me lose, he told me how best to do it. Yeah.
Just rubbing salt in the wind. So.
Very nice. Very
This is very cute. Do you want to be good here? Some photos. Do a little shoot afterwards. So we got our starters.
Yes.
You got the broccoli.
I got the broccoli and blue cheese soup, and now I have to consciously think not to use my hand
Yes.
because my fingers started bleeding through the.
So you can use your left hand, not your right.
Yeah, it's starting. It's going all mank and starting to bleed through my.
I can feed you. Do you want me to feed you?
No.
Are you sure?
I can just see it just all over my face.
And-
But Andy's looks awesome.
Wow. So this is
The
warm goat's cheese served with homemade pesto salad and bread.
Yeah, that looks really good. In fact, it looks so good. I think I might just.
Yeah, try a little bit.
I might just a little bit.
Wait, take some of the cheese.
No, I gotta cut the cheese, and I need 2 hands.
I'll help you. Okay.
Actually, it's really good. It's nice and fresh. The salad. Dinner.
It's served.
Yes. So I got the linguine with beef. Supposedly there's olives in there and tomato. And Andrew got the meats pizza. So it has chorizo, salami, prosciutto, bacon, and we added feta cheese. So it's gonna be super, super salty. But all healthy, all vegetarian. Okay.
So we decided against dessert because someone didn't want any. Yeah. But I have a jammy Dodger. So that's my dessert. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So
Cool. Kind of British weather today.
yeah, it's very, very rainy. So that's Hartfield House over there. The hostel in Applecross. And then this is like where it's situated, which is stunning.
Sure is pretty. There's
Yeah.
trees.
There's lots of trees. And then what even's better is that they have Highland coos. Will it focus? There you go. They have 6 of them. Which is pretty cool, because we've not seen any driving so far, have we? No, so
Just lots of sheep.
if you want to get your Highland coo fix, then come here.
A few goats and a deer.
Yeah, seen lots of black goats like Black Phillip from The Witch.
Yeah,
You've not seen that, so
I've not seen it.
no. we've stopped at the bottom of the Bíleach na Bá Pass. Just going to capture some of the views.
It's so gorgeous, just amazing. Like, look at it. Oh, how gorgeous. Out to the right, valley, water, and distant snow-capped mountains. At Dunrobin Castle.
Dunrobin Castle, are we?
No.
No.
Oh god. We're at. Oh shit. I don't know.
Eilean
Yeah, that one.
Donan Castle.
No.
Dunrobin is the one that we did like second day, third day. Yeah, that's okay. And yeah, so it's very, very nice. And there's lots of Chinese people being tourists, which is also what we're doing.
That was also an Indian family. They were very loud. And man, did those kids get dirty.
Yeah.
Ooh, they slipped in mud, and like just over here it's so marshy. Like their boots came off, and oh, it was very hilarious. Awful, but very hilarious. But yeah, no, we're gonna go across. I'm gonna look in the castle. We went and bought tickets to have a little tour in it, so hopefully it's worth it.
Yeah.
So pretty. It's not GPS. Oh no. Just more of the epic scenery of this castle. So, it's cold and windy. We are about to go down to the fairy pools. So that looks exciting.
On the Isle of Skye.
On the Isle of Skye.
Isle of Skye. And it's a very beautiful setting.
It is. It's beautiful and cold and windy, and you can see the mist and it's coming down. Might get rained on.
We've got an umbrella, so it's fine.
Yeah. We'll be fine with just one umbrella between the two of us in the wind. totally lush. That is awesome. Look how blue that is. That looks so
It's like
nice.
a turquoise. Yeah.
That is proper lush.
You were just saying that you would go in there?
I would go, no, honestly, if you build a proper size fire, I would 100% strip down, have a swim, come back up.
Yeah. You can try it if you want.
Are you going to build me a fire?
Yeah. You just need to strip off first and then...
No, that's not how it works. No, that's awesome. So pretty, and there's more. So we're now in Portree, we're looking for something to eat. We've already checked in, and we've just been checking out the town centre, or the main street, which is really pretty. Though quite a few of the restaurants are already closed, being winter. But that's okay. We're going to find something. It will be delicious.
Yes. So we're at the Sky Inn, and this is our accommodation for tonight.
Yeah, they also serve food. So we've got a 3-course meal for £20 each, which is
That's pretty good.
really good. And look at the quality of meals as well.
Wow. Look at all those mussels. And I got a nice soup for my starters, and I'm going to steal some of your mussels.
I think I've got a few to spare.
Yep. Mmm. Good wine?
Actually, not bad.
Not bad?
It's not bad for being the only red on the list. So before us we have the lamb option, which was pulled sky lamb with roasted garlic mash and winter vegetables.
That sounds good.
We've got carrot and parsnip, I believe. Lots of garlic mash, mashed potato, I should say, and pulled lamb.
Sounds great. We both got the same.
We both got the same this time.
We're starting to feel a little bit more full now.
Yeah, I've hit the wall.
Hit the wall.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a really strange phenomenon that when dessert is placed in front of you, somehow room has been found.
What was that you got? It was...
I got the apple and ginger crumble,
Yeah.
and Andrew got the lemon passe.
Lemon passe with homemade shortbread.
Yeah, which we should have.
That looks a far better size
It
than
does.
that. That looks massive.
All these meals have been massive.
Yeah, they've been really big for
They've
for
been-
£20 each. It's pretty big meals.
And quality too.
Yeah, really good quality.
Yeah, something that Andrew and I always comment on is for the entree, what they bring for bread. So the quality of the bread, if the bread's warm, if the butter is warm or like soft enough to spread on the bread.
This has probably been the best place, I would say. I can't think of another place that had this good, like, warm bread than this.
I think you might be right. Yeah. But bread and warm butter as well though.
The butter was warm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that the butter was warm.
Yeah.
So you could spread the bread. So it's
Yes.
just important. We're both butter fans, and you need the butter to be able to spread over the bread. But yes, so my ginger and apple crumble. And a little bit of raspberry that fell off. I'm excited. We're gonna have some tea as well.
Yes. Hey, Sarah.
Hi.
What have you just done? What have you just done, Sarah?
Well, the thing is that I was pouring my tea, and then the lid just jumped off.
It jumped off.
It jumped off.
It couldn't have been avoided, could it, Sarah?
It wanted. It was like, you know, what was that movie, Sausage Party or whatever?
I've not seen it.
And he like commits suicide by like jumping off. It's exactly like that.
Okay.
The lid wanted no more.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're having breakfast.
So a full Scottish for Andrew and plain old porridge for me.
Plain old porridge.
I might end up having
Yeah. You can't decide if you want some or not.
no.
So you're just going to eat mine. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds great. Hey, Sarah.
Oh hey, how you doing?
Good.
Getting one puffed.
Get a little bit puffed.
Yeah, well we walked all the way from down there.
Wow.
Where the ocean is.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Well, yeah, my calves hurt.
And we have to go all the way up there.
I want to put your hand out. And then, what is that called?
Old Man of Stord, the big one that you can't see because it's covered in mist.
Yeah. We're going up there.
It's not for the faint-hearted. You have to walk up some hills.
Yeah. Come on, Sarah. Just a little bit further.
Oh my god. I need to lose the layers. I'm too high. I'm so sweaty.
Hey there.
Hey, so we made it. Well, most of it. We didn't touch it because it gets mighty slippery up here.
Yeah, so this is the Old Manor Store. But I started to be a chicken about 20 metres away. But it starts to get a bit more slippy and a bit more
It does. And
dangerous.
You need 2 hands. This one's a bit more good.
Yeah.
I may have reopened it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did fairly well. We got pretty close.
Yeah.
But I'm responsible for her safety, so it's important that I keep you safe. So.
Yeah, and he's already buffed up a little bit.
Yeah, a little
But
bit.
it's very misty, and it's starting to, because of the mist, it's starting to feel like rain.
Yeah. So this is the views from about what, 2/3 of the way up. About that. We were gonna do a video of this, like the.
We're going to show you the views when we're at the top, but the mist just rolled in, so this is about what you get.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So.
You get to see, so that's actually the sea. That opens up to the sea. On the left-hand side will be Ireland.
Yeah.
On the right, Scotland. And front is Isle of Skye. Front is Scotland too. So we got to Saffron Beach because we wanted to see the dinosaur footprints. However, we got done mucked up. It's high tide and the footprints are just in there. So there's no way that we'll be seeing the footprints.
It's we can't find them.
Yeah. Well, they're there. They're just under the water, and it's cold. We're not going in the water to look at them. Driving on the A87 on towards Fort William. I don't think we're going to get to Steele's Falls in time because it's already 3 o'clock and we've got just less than an hour to get there before the sun sets. So
yeah, but we're
we'll
at
have to do that tomorrow.
We're at a nice viewpoint.
Yeah, we stopped because of this. It's just absolutely beautiful.
So yeah, it's very pretty. The whole road up from Skye to Fort William's been gorgeous so far.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah,
mostly.
Mostly. Well, you know how I am about trees and the
Okay, do you want to make your little speech now about?
No, it's okay. It's alright.
Sarah spent the whole holiday complaining about how little trees there are.
Yeah, there's just no trees. Well,
what's this? What's this on the?
Okay, so those are introduced pine trees that aren't even native to Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a monoculture of forestry that isn't supportive of any of your local like flora or fauna. It's pretty sad, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I'm pretty disappointed.
I'm just enjoying the nice view instead of listening to you rant.
Yeah, it's still pretty, but like you need some like trees.
Some trees.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hey! So, we're in Port William. We're staying at the Ben
Nevis Hotel.
Well, luxury, was it luxury spa or luxury?
Yeah, it's got a
Whatever.
spa and a swimming pool. We haven't checked it out yet. Well, maybe.
So, spa, sauna, jacuzzi, heated swimming pool. We're gonna check it out. But we're currently looking for some grub to
Yeah,
eat.
we're in Fort William right now. Because the hotel is just outside, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we
but-
drove here and we're gonna walk
But
down the high
it's
street.
a pretty
very
it's a pretty
pretty.
cute high street. I'm gonna
It's
get
very
some
pretty.
get some food and then get a food baby and then go go for
No
a swim.
food, baby, because we need to go for a swim.
Yeah, three
And
course
jacuzzi it up.
3-course meal.
No,
Yes.
3-course meal.
Always a
We've had
3-course meal.
We have had 3-course meals all this time. So for how many days has it been now? 8 days?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Probably
we've
every
had-
single day. Yeah.
We've had 3-course meals every single day. I swear that I've gained a size.
That's fine though, as long as you've enjoyed the food.
Yeah, we'll have to burn it off skiing or something.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
But it's very pretty street. I like it a lot. Look what we found.
Lots of whiskey.
Lots of whiskey. Lots of it. Oh, they have a Ben Nevis one.
Oh.
But it doesn't look like. I am a peated whiskey fan. I like it smoky.
Yeah. We've passed a lot of distilleries, but we've been meaning to go in one.
Yeah, we just kind of run out of time, and distillery tours take a while.
Yeah.
So they take about an hour or something like that, so they can show when then you do your tastings.
You want to go to Lafroig
I do want to go to Lefroy, but it's like
on an
all
island.
the way out on the Isles.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. But yeah, maybe we'll go in here
Tomorrow morning, yeah.
tomorrow. Have a little look see.
Hello.
Hey.
So we're at the Ben Nevis bar and restaurant?
Oh man, everything's Ben Nevis.
Yeah,
the whole word.
everything's named Ben Nevis here.
Couldn't tell you for sure.
Yeah. So this is on the high street.
Yeah.
And,
Which
like-
the high street's really pretty.
The high street's pretty. This is pretty too. And you got minestrone for your starters,
And a peated whiskey.
peated whiskey as always, and I got the fried prawns and like a kind of
Yeah,
like
so
Indian
it's
sauce.
definitely, so it's mango. You got it in mango and chapati.
Chapati sauce. Smells good though.
Or is it chapati is the wrap?
Oh, chapati's the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not a numpty, right? In saying that.
No, you're not. You're not.
Yeah, it smells really, really good. Minestrone has no smell, so
Okay.
hopefully it's good.
Okay, for mains, we got
No, it's
sausage mash and
but it was
Yorkshire
called-
pudding.
Yeah, it was called something special or something. Or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah, but
something
it's
sausage.
got
But it's
haggis in there.
sausage And is that haggis? or
Yes,
is that
no,
pudding?
it's haggis.
Okay, it's haggis. And then gravy, Yorkshire pudding, veggies, sausages. There's 3 of them and mash.
It's pretty
So
good.
it looks very filling.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to eat it all.
Yeah, you will.
I'm not going to be able to eat
Yeah.
it all.
You've never had Yorkshire pudding before, have
I've
you?
never had Yorkshire.
Do you try some right now?
It looks like bread. Is it supposed to be like this?
Yeah, spongy.
Spongy? Okay. Oh,
And then mix it in with your sausage and mash.
okay, so again, it's like really thin. Do I get a little bit of haggis?
Yeah, get a little bit of haggis, yeah.
Okay, and onion gravy. Alright. Okay, so a bit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I can't really taste it.
Okay, that was a great review, thanks, Sarah.
Oh, I taste no, because I taste the onion gravy and the sausage. I'll just eat it like
Okay,
by itself.
okay.
Just by itself. It's just bready. Tastes like bread. Like a pastry. So
It's wasted on you, Sarah. Wait. What's your drink?
To be honest, I'm not too sure because it doesn't really taste like apple. It's supposed to be like a spiced apple, a warm apple thing, but really it just tastes strongly of cloves.
Of clothes?
Of cloves.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I guess obviously cinnamon and orange.
It's like
but
it meant to be like a winter drink. Yeah.
I can't taste it.
No. But we got tablet cheesecake for dessert. And I'm a little bit cranky because I wanted to get one to myself and you want to share it now.
Yes. So when Andrew says that he's cranky, as in he wanted to get 2 cheesecakes, in which he knows that I'm only going to eat maybe maximum half, so he could get 1.5 cheesecake. I said no. None of that.
Well,
His little belly that's coming after 8 days of eating 3-course meals is starting to become
a problem.
very noticeable. Come on. It's a bit sad day. It's a bit of a sad day. It's our last day
Last day of the North Coast 500.
of the last North Coast 500.
Well, actually, it's a little bit longer than the North Coast 500.
Well, yeah.
It's like the North Coast, like 840.
So we did Sky down here. So today, Glenfinnan Viaduct, Harry Potter, Steel Falls, Loch Lomond.
Oh, you mentioned Steel Falls in the vlog. That means you have to do it now. Okay, we have to be quick.
Yeah, it'll be good. So we've made it to Glenfinnan Viaduct, which is the Harry Potter Bridge.
Wow.
So in winter time, they don't have a train going across it, but in summertime they have the Jacobite train.
Yep.
Goes past
Twice a day.
twice a day.
And it's a proper steam train. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Hogwarts Express.
So this little area is like a viewing area,
Yeah.
so for people to, catch the Hogwarts Express or the Jacobite.
And there's a nice valley, nice river. It's honestly so beautiful. I love the mist.
Yeah, the mist. And there's a lot of water, a lot of water going down that river.
Yeah.
It would actually be pretty epic to go down it on a kayak.
Yeah. And if you walk up this way a little bit, you can see Loch Shiel, which is the loch next to the viaduct where Hogwarts is supposed to be situated on. So
Supposed to be. But as you can see with the mist, there's no chance that we'll see it today.
yeah.
So that's alright. We made it to Steel Falls. That looks awesome. So we walked in rain and then it's cleared up, but behind us you'll see there's like a rope or steel bridge that you can go across the river to. But in the background there, that's Ben Nevis,
Yes.
covered in mist.
Yeah, that's the highest mountain in the
All of UK.
all of UK.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just this waterfall. It's like just monstrous. It's amazing. So Andy is gonna go across the rope bridge, steel rope bridge. Ben Nevis in the background. A little part of me wants him to fall. You're doing alright. Ah, he made it. Now the tricky part will be when he needs to turn around. Is he walking on the rock? Oh, he did go on the rock. Okay. There you go. Ta-da! Now you gotta make it back. Now you gotta make it back.
expect it to be that deep.
Is it in your socks?
Yep.
Oh, good job.
I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Is the water cool from the Snowcat Mountains?
Do the song, Sarah.
What song? I don't know the song.
On there.
I don't know. Bunny Locks of Loch Lomond?
Banks of Loch Lomond.
I have no freaking idea what song you're talking about.
Loch Lomond. Where are we?
Loch Lomond?
Yeah, do you know the song Loch Lomond?
No.
Okay.
You're asking the wrong person.
Your dad knows about it though.
Yeah, like old people, older. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's very
Older
that's very
people
ageist
know
of you,
about
Sarah.
it. I don't know about it. I don't trust it.
So yeah, we're at Loch Lomond.
Most of the lands on the west side of Loch Lomond have been and remain the ownership of Colquhoun family. Are you seriously doing it now?
The vlog?
Yeah.
How?
We're not on the pier. I thought we'd do it on the pier.
Okay.
Let's go on the pier.
Okay, let's go on the
So we've made it to the end of our journey, the North Coast 500, and for our case 800 or something, because
Yeah.
we added Skye. Before you see Loch Lomond, and somewhere on that aisle over there, we believe is the one with the wallabies.
It's Inchconan.
There you go, Inchconan. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's how you say it, but I gave it a go. So as you can see, it's a beautiful day in Scotland.
Yeah.
Typical Scottish weather. Just makes you just want to dive in off the pier and fanny about and all that sort of stuff. No, I've been told that that's lots of summer sports and water sports and
Yeah, there
lots
is.
of nice things.
Well, there's the sort of paddle boats that you'd have, like the ones you cycle with in
Yeah.
summer.
No, it does look really nice, other than the fact that it's like 6 degrees.
Yeah.
And so Loch Lomond at its widest point is 5 miles wide, and at its longest point is 24 miles long. And they say it's actually the largest freshwater lake in mainland Britain, even though I think it's just like size-wise, not in regards to holding the most
volume.
water, which is
Loch Ness.
Loch Ness.
Yes.
Nessie.
Yes. So you've done both.
Pardon?
You've done both the big locks. So
Yes, we've done the locks. The locks we have done. And that's it. That's our journey. We're going to go up the main road there, which is quite a quaint little village.
Yeah, Luss is a really nice little village. It has cute little shops.
And so there's a few cute shops. There's going to be a shop with coffee in it.
Oh.
And we're going to go in there. So goodbye. Thanks for joining us.